Tuski, bitch. This motherfucking gabbing up. It's a new bitch ass day for you bitch ass bitches, so we about to wake you bitches up.
Yes, sir. Where Kev at?
Yes,
Kev?
sir.
Oh, okay, I see.
We
We
back.
back with another one.
Like
Who is this? 92?
Yeah, something like that.
95.
We almost had 100. I counted the other day too. I just forgot the number.
Yeah, if you add up all the like Mind Over Matters, the
Oh yeah,
Kevin
we
Gab,
definitely did
Round
100.
Tables, it's 100.
But yeah, man, happy Easter. You know, it's Easter
Happy
Sunday.
East Party, you feel me? For all those, you feel me? It's important too.
And I got a question for everybody tuning in, man, and everybody on the panel. So how would you live your life if you had no fears? If you was limitless, could do whatever.
How do you, who, you know what I heard, bro? I heard somebody say, like, and I don't know how true it is. I heard somebody say, like, dogs, they die faster than us because they age faster. And they age faster than us because they live like I guess harder than us.
Mm,
Like they go hard everything they do. The
yeah.
dog gonna wake up, you feel me? You beat a dog ass, they still gonna love you, you feel me? Like they gonna try hard
Mm,
everything they do type shit.
yeah, I feel
You feel
that.
me? So I
Yeah.
guess that would be like what it's like to I don't know, live without fear, but just to try to put it in perspective to see what who or what species might do that already type shit.
Mm,
But I don't know. I think that's a great question.
yeah. I like that you brought up death though, cause in the video I'm about to play, they brought up death, and he was basically saying if you afraid to die, you will never really live how you would you would never really live up to your true potential because of that fear.
You know what's crazy though, bro? If that's the case, if that's truly the case, I don't think like I think most people is not really living. Man.
Exactly.
You feel me? Because I feel like most people is like living and setting guidelines and like you learn that from a kid. You feel
Hmm.
me? Like your mom won't let you go outside because she's scared for you.
Right.
You feel me? Like, that
Mm.
shit will naturally pass down, and you feel me? Like nobody really get a chance to like live
Yeah.
without fear. I feel like for
And
most.
it's crazy because one, the fear is kind of installed into us. Because we talked about this before, how kids is just fearless and they do crazy shit. Fucking my nephew, like literally, like 20, not 20, probably like 30 minutes ago, an hour ago. This nigga jumped off the ledge of the. It's like a ledge that on the outside of the house. This nigga literally just jumped off that bitch and like got scraped up and everything. But that made me think like because we do understand like there is consequences like we low key scared to go after certain things because we scared we might get hurt, quote unquote.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying?
And you got more lifelines too. Like a dog, you probably grown by the time you 3. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna see your parents. Like your parents gonna come, make sure you warm, make sure you born.
Yeah,
After that, it's like all right, fuzz. Like
yeah, no
you know what I
cap.
mean?
Yeah, that's another thing, bro. Like I think that's what instilled the fear too, because bro, humans is the only species, literally, like the only animal, bro, where you gotta raise your kid for 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Every other species,
Gone early,
Damn.
but some of these like domestic animals, they grow up or they 100% by themselves type
what
shit.
if you can't keep up with the pack, you about to grow up.
Oh
Bro,
god.
and then
You
some
about
it's
to
just
grow up by
like
yourself, nigga. If you too slow, nigga.
they moms literally just laid 1,000 eggs. Like that's all it was. Like the population, like strong
Bro,
survive type shit.
Yeah,
immediately, nigga. You better keep up with the pack, or you're about to raise yourself,
no
nigga,
cap.
for
You
your
know what's
life.
crazy? I seen a video. It was like these birds, and the mom like killed one of the birds
For what?
because it was like the weakest one or some shit like that.
Damn.
Like
Hey,
he
Those
like
nature,
niggas,
bro.
yeah,
Nature really
nature's
brutal. It
crazy.
really get like that.
Yeah.
It's like civilization kind of made us soft. But nah, I'm
bro,
about
that's
to.
kind of crazy, bro. We don't have no animal instinct no more, bro. I feel like the further and further we got away from nature and like our true our nature, because at the end of the day, nature is our nature. So like we got everything from the land. You feel me? Like further and further we got away from living off the land, the more we got like, because naturally you just gonna be afraid of, you feel me, the shit that you're not used to. You feel me? So
Yeah.
if you're not used to or you're not comfortable with the shit that you come from type shit, which is the world, and you feel me, other species being out here and the earth and the seasons changing and all that shit, like you're not comfortable with it, you naturally just programming fear into yourself. You feel me? And the people that's sheltering you from that real world too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like 90% of people can't say that they live, you feel me, fearless.
Yeah. I'm not get into the video, but I feel like this little segment of this whole video, I feel like it break down like the STB mentality, like really what it mean, like really what STB mean. So
Truly live if you're afraid of death. You know what I mean? You can't live a life worth living if you're afraid of death because you're not
like,
going
it's like the video like 7 minutes long. So if y'all want me to stop at any time for me to break anything down, just let me know.
Yeah, you can't truly live if you're afraid of death. You know what I mean? You can't live a life worth living if you're afraid of death because you're not going to do the things that'll make you truly feel alive. You're going to do the things that keep it safe. I ask my students this. What was the life you would live if you was completely fearless? If you could take a pill right now and it gives you ultimate confidence and you knew what you do was going to be successful. Anything you try there is going to be successful and you will operate in complete confidence and fearlessness. If you can start to imagine a different life, then you already know you're living behind fear. You're living behind insecurity. You know what I mean? So we are in this fight of trying to live the life that we really want to. Instead, we have to live the life that we have to behind our fears and our insecurities. And sometimes we push that.
What you say?
He snapped right there. He said, if you can begin to imagine the life that you would be living if you didn't have no fear, then that, you feel me, show you that you living with fear at the moment.
Yeah,
You
facts.
feel me? Because anything that you could imagine you would be doing, if you had the confidence to go after it,
You should
you would
already
be
just
doing that,
it.
or you would be going after it.
Yeah.
Feel me? But
Facts.
since you operating in fear, you able to imagine a life that you would be living if you didn't have fear. That's crazy, bro. To really sit there and think about that and like reflect on it with yourself is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like even having an answer to that question, what life would you be living if you was
Yeah.
fearless? To even have a question, I mean, an answer to that question mean that you live in fear. That's crazy.
Right. Right. Nah, that's crazy though. And it's like, oh, nah, I'm gonna speak on that later. I'm gonna just finish the video because he gonna basically say the same thing. So.
Edge. We poke the bear a little bit, but we don't want to wake up the sleeping grizzly. You know what I mean? And so it's that whole idea of like, don't live the life that you live in now. Live the life that you imagine if you was fearless. Live the life that you could imagine if you was completely 100% confident. Your ideas change, your goals change, your circle change.
Live the life that you are afraid of.
Yeah,
Ultimately, you know, there's a quote that resonates with me. Best things in life are on the opposite side of it. You know, and I can say every time I've leaned into a fear of mine, there's been nothing but the feeling of progress or success on the other side of that. You know?
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna say. Like, so our minds, it make the fear a bigger deal than it really is. It's like, it's kind of like your mind try to keep you comfortable, but like anytime that I went and did some shit that I was afraid of, it was never as big as a deal as I was making it.
No, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. I was on this ladder. Well, the first time I got on the ladder, like I don't know if y'all ever been on a ladder, like scaling up to the top of a house or some
Yeah,
shit.
not I don't know high shit like
But
that.
that's some scary shit. You
No
feel me?
cap.
The first time I got on that ladder, bro, I probably went up 5 climbs. Got my ass off that ladder. You feel me? But the next time I went up there, you feel me? Like one, it was niggas around now, so now I gotta go up the ladder. You feel me? But I went up that ladder. You feel me? Did what I had to do up there too. You feel me? Came back down safe and sound. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it was all, you feel me, copacetic. And I did that. And I felt good about it. Like, nigga, you feel me? Like, I do shit like that. I climb up ladders and shit. You feel me? If there's something up there and I need to go get it, I might go get that. You feel me? Like, that's
Hey,
how
but
I'm.
look, when you was at the top of the ladder, was you like, how was you feeling?
When I was at the top of the ladder, I was saying, nigga, I'm cut like that, nigga.
Exactly, exactly.
It wasn't me.
But
If
look,
it wasn't me, who else would be up here?
but imagine if you was on top of that ladder shaking and like still being scared. Your ass probably would have made the shit fall.
Fail, all types of, and I ain't gonna lie, the more that you like, all right, say you scared of something. If you respond to what you scared of, you feel me, by being scared, it's just gonna make your fears, you feel me, come true.
Yeah, make it more real, make it
You
more
feel me?
scary.
Like I done fought somebody that I didn't want to fight or that I couldn't imagine fighting. And instead of being scared, it's all right, nigga, I'm about to try harder than I would ever
Right.
try. You feel me? Like
Right.
you do some shit that you would have never did, type shit. Or
Boss
outcome
battle.
happened. You feel me? Like whatever happened, it's you gonna either surprise yourself or it's gonna be like shit. It wasn't that bad. How you said, type
Right.
shit.
And at the end of the day, you still gonna be alive and well.
Bro. And that's another thing. Like overcoming your fears is like leveling up in life, bro.
Yep. It's literally
you
like
you don't be knowing what you can do, bro.
right. It's literally the only way to level up in life.
It's the only way, bro.
Nah, no cap. Y'all snapping because nigga, sit will really hinder you too. Cause like, bro, tell me why. It was like one time I had felt like this nigga Jesus literally like just threw me a lob, bro. But like I just did not. I ain't even catch that hoe,
ain't
bro.
catch
And
it.
it was on my mind the whole like. And will I ever get another lob like that? Like,
Bro,
like
will you ever get another oop? When you come down the fast break, is Jesus looking for you at the oop?
Like,
Right.
Nah,
nigga,
that's-
bro, Jesus won his stats too. He's gonna be like, he ain't making
You
it the
don't
first
catch
time, bro.
oop. I ain't,
He don't catch oops. I ain't throw him another one.
that nigga don't catch oops.
He
Damn.
Westbrook.
That nigga, that nigga like to turn shit over. Okay, yeah.
That's
Copy
how
that.
it worked though. That's how it worked though.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. And that's like, I ain't gonna lie, cause I done been there, bro, with women. And like I got a girl now, but like before, I see a girl, bro, and it'll be like the universe threw me the oop, bro.
Okay.
She looking at me, she in the perfect, her body language is facing my body language. We speaking body language, we ain't speaking. You supposed to go over there and say something. And
Say that.
that damn thing. And I stopped looking because why is it too long now? It's getting too long.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like nah, it's crazy. I done did that at least twice. You feel me? Like with some crazy ones. You can't do that. You don't get them oops no more. You feel me? Because you don't catch oops.
Okay,
You gotta,
bro.
when you overcome that, you finally do some shit that you was like, hold up. You feel me? And you was successful at it. Like you was
Right.
you wasn't shaking, your voice wasn't cracking it. You feel me?
Right.
You impressed yourself type shit. You feel me? When you get that off, it's a new feeling type shit.
Mhm.
Right. And it's
Walk
like you unlock
around,
a
you
new
let your
bag.
nuts hang a little, you
Yeah,
feel me?
oh
Like,
God.
telling you, bro.
You just leveled up.
The more you level up, the more you let your nuts hang in life. I ain't gonna lie. Bro.
Yeah,
That's really
God.
what it is, bro.
Because look, bro, you building confidence, like true confidence. Like
Yeah.
I was afraid of this and I overcame it. That's confidence. Like
That shit ain't none no more.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Right. And,
Yeah, shit.
it's like, oh, it wasn't even that bad, bro.
This shit ain't about
That's why it's better to face it rather than, like I said, let it linger, bro. Because that shit, it really
it'll
hit
make
me,
it
bro.
worse.
I was in the Genesis feeling like a lame. Like, I didn't catch the oop, bro. Like,
Like, damn. And I'm in the Genesis.
right, bro. Like,
Nah, that's crazy, bro. You gotta catch the oops, bro. If it came your way, it was some shit that you can handle.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
believe it.
Nah, that's a bar. That's
Mhm.
a bar.
Yes, sir. 'Cause you ain't even go out your way for that to happen. That shit came to you and you ain't get it.
Instantly, instantaneously. You know what I mean? Like a instant life boost. You know what I'm saying? From facing, I mean, like a instant test on the other side of that. You know, like instantly, instantaneously. You know what I mean? Like a instant life boost. You know what I'm saying? From facing your fear. That's life. You feel a lot. That's that feeling of everything I do is good enough. right? Because insecurity is based on fear, never thinking you good enough. People don't get started, and they operate from that place. You got to augment the way you look, the way you to operate, the way you like.
Yeah, you overcompensate
Right.
for what you feel like it is that you lack.
Right. And that's not real. And so it's trying to get people to exist and appreciate in yourself. Like I'm always good enough. That's why I ain't afraid of putting this idea out. It ain't got to be perfect. Ain't no such thing as perfect. Perfect is just insecurity. After it's already ready.
I mean, we
I wanna speak on what he said, cause to me, when we say secure the bag, to me the bag is you. So it's like it's not the reason it's not chase the bag because we not chasing ourselves because we is ourselves. So it's like you want to secure your bag, secure yourself, become secure within yourself, and then through that you get the confidence to be like, damn, I really can do this. I really can do that. You get the confidence that you really can do whatever you put your mind to. So the only thing that could be stopping you is you.
Snap, bro.
Oh,
My
God.
fault. I ain't
No, you good. You good. Go ahead.
you just snap like you said. You don't chase your bag, you secure your bag.
Yeah.
What's crazy is he just said like perfection is insecurity. You
Mhm.
feel me?
That's
And we-
chasing.
Yeah. Anything that's perfect is some shit that somebody was thinking, oh, somebody gonna hate this, so let me make sure I make this right. And they gonna hate that, so let me make sure I make that. Like making something perfect is literally being insecure type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So you really want to secure your bag type shit. That's really what, because the imperfection is you being confident in it. Yeah, it might be something wrong with it. Yeah, they might hate on it, but I'm cool with
Right.
it. You
I
feel me?
fucks
Right,
with
bro.
it.
And
Yeah.
you know, so funny, Gab, because this is like the same psychology as the why, like, bro, I'll drop an album, push this song in everybody's face, because this is the one song I want everyone to like. The one song that niggas hate, they be like, "Kev, man, you snap with this one, this that shit." And it's like,
Bro,
huh,
Right.
nigga, I put this in your face, and you still chose this, like, so it's
Nah,
telling
that's
you something though, like,
crazy, bro. And it's, you know what? I'm glad you fucking said that, bro. Because being like a music artist, you know firsthand, bro. We'll listen to our own shit, and of course, we the first ones to hear our shit. We'll listen to it, bro, 1,000 times until it's, but we got 1,000 insecurities about it, and nobody's about to hear it now. You feel
yeah, I
me?
feel
Now
that.
I hear 1,000 different things wrong with it, instead of just letting it be out. You feel me?
Exactly.
And everything I thought was wrong with it is some shit. Nah, bro, you snapped when you did that. You did that on purpose. I thought you did that on purpose. You feel me? Like
Oh God, hey, that, oh
Nah,
God,
for real, bro.
it's really crazy, bro. Like you gotta sometimes just push. Like it's really crazy. And shout out to Tone too, bro, because I was recording with him one time, bro, and he was like, sometimes you just gotta let whatever you said just be on there. You feel me? Like you'll want to scrap it so quick, but sometimes it's like, shit, that's what came to you, so that's what you was meant to say. You feel me? Like
Yeah, and it's
sometimes
like
you just gotta have faith in yourself, type shit.
Right.
that next bar can probably fix it, like.
That's a fact, bro. Or that might have been it. You feel me? That might have, like, it might be, bro. Young Thug is the perfect example, bro.
Hey, that's crazy. I was just thinking of Young Thug. That's
Bro, this
crazy.
nigga done squealed so many times in a song, bro. This nigga love to squeal. You feel me? And his voice shake and crack, and it be
Yeah.
perfect down
Bro,
there.
oh God, remember that Juice World verse? Bro, he
Bro.
literally was just screeching for like a second half. Like, and it's for niggas who make music know, nigga, you doing that just because you niggas had to finish that song, bro. Like, he was like, shit,
Bro,
I gotta-
like, he was trying to get that off. He was trying to get that song away from him, and it was perfect though. Like
Perfect.
he done did that a number of times. Like King Kong, ain't nobody
Ooh,
gonna say the shit
yeah.
he was doing in the background is no Stevie Wonder type, Michael Jackson type vocal.
Bro, that
what it
made the
was-
song, bro.
And what it was fire as hell. You feel me? He might have fucked up, and it might have sounded a little like his voice was shaking, and that's what we liked about the shit. You feel me?
Oh,
That
God.
show you that you really be in your own way. Like you really, your mind is like damn near your worst enemy, but it could be your best ally. So that's why it's like part of securing your bag is like developing your mind to where it don't do that. To where what you do drop is like you know it's gonna pop. You know it's gonna hit just because you developed your mind to where say anything I
Bro,
do
and
it just
I'm
gonna
glad you
hit.
said that, because that's why Thug is another like perfect example, bro. Because it's like the more you be yourself, the more other people is gravitating towards.
Yeah,
it.
they respect it.
bro. Because even if you can't put your finger on it, people can always detect, and people gonna always be attracted to shit that's just authentic.
Right. And that's how you get more longevity, bro. Because
Yeah,
some of these niggas, the reason why they coming and going is because they can't keep up. You get what I'm saying? That's not them. Like,
Yeah.
bro. Because for the longest, bro, it's been like 15 years, maybe even 20 damn near. But this, I don't know how long. I think it's been like 15 years with Future. But for the longest, people didn't realize what they liked about Future though. Like he didn't have the best bars. You feel me? He wasn't like the craziest like singer or none of that shit. You feel me? It was just like I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint what it is until it became the fact that all right, this nigga is just his own person. You feel me? And that's what I fuck with about it. Like nobody else can be Future as good as Future could be Future. So that's why I fuck with that nigga. You feel me? Like, that's what I think people is realizing now, and that's why like in the next couple years, a lot of people is gonna say Future is like one of the best artists of all time. Cause he just been having that authenticity for so long, you feel me? Like it's been him. He didn't secure his bag and he been keeping it secure for the longest time.
Yep. That's the goal.
We all got our own perfect. Yeah, like you're perfectly different than my perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like it's perfect because it's what was intended for us to do.
Right. You know what I mean? And then once you do that, though, the danger is you start changing so many things. Like, damn. So if I start living fearless, I might have to get rid of my woman. If I start living fearless, I might have to change my career. I might have to change my job. Like, I don't know if I want to. I got to change too many things if I start living fearless.
Yeah, you know that be it. Like it's comfort.
Right.
Man,
People
Yeah, no cap. Bro, that's why we say take risk and prosper. Trap. Like the biggest risk you could take is like truly believing in yourself, truly being authentic to yourself. Cause a lot can change. Especially if you for the longest you really ain't been moving in that energy.
gravitate to comfort. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what they rather. Like most people don't want to. Most people are afraid of change. You know what I'm saying? Because that shakes them up. It's no longer feels stable. You know what I'm saying? They now is a wobbly type of ground. They could fall, or you know what I'm saying, at any moment. And most people don't like living like that. And you can't blame them when you think about it like that.
I know it ain't easy. That's why I tell people like, don't try to be like me. This time I don't think you want this. You feel me? Like I might make it look good.
It's a fact.
You know?
Even being successful as a rapper. I've had many moments in my life where like maybe dealing with family members where they're looking at my life through a certain lens. They're looking at it from just like, the end result and highlights, but they don't actually understand what comes with this. You know what I mean? They don't know that like I'm constantly 24/7 thinking about my life, my safety, my family's safety. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about, the more money, more problems. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the phone calls I deal with. They don't know the fucking deposition. You got to sit through the lawsuits, you know what I'm saying? The false accusals, the misjudgment of character. Like they don't know about all of those battles. You know what I'm saying? And essentially we all have our own unique struggles. You know what I'm saying? Like at the very basic level of it, we all struggle, but we struggle differently. All our struggles look different. The same way all of our perfections look different. You know what I'm saying? I think the perfection is in knowing and discovering what it is that you can do that nobody else can.
Right.
Yeah.
And double down on it. Create barriers to competition. I think sometimes I do it too well. And when you do it too well, you create enemies. But it's like,
This is true.
my whole thing
This
is
is true.
success comes with enemies.
It's
a
a
side
fact
effect.
because it's like this, right? When you start shining your light, you start exposing the darkness in other people. And, they start feeling insignificant. They start feeling smaller around you or exposed or vulnerable or open or weak or defenseless. And, that's all based on what's going on in that person's mind. What's ruling that person's moon and stars, what their psychology is. They really got nothing to do with you. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that they mind is taking it however they take it, you know what I'm saying, where it is a reverse effect of it. They could be looking at it like, yo, you know what? shit, you are exposing this dust in this corner. Maybe I just need to sweep that up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the realization that everything ain't criticism. Some things is a diagnosis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
And a lot of people ain't ready to
they
face
ain't face the
themselves.
diagnosis.
They ain't ready
man.
for that
You go
diagnosis.
to the doctor and he be like, "Listen, man, you got cancer, bro." Like, he be like, "Nah, I don't want to hear that."
It's
Like,
the same-
bro,
yeah.
like to me, you know, all truth is positive. So if a doctor tells you like this, what you got, he did something positive because he told you the truth.
Right. He tell you what to avoid
Right.
now.
Then the person be like, you know what? Forget you. I'm gonna get a second opinion. Second opinion, man, no, I'm gonna go get a third opinion. If everybody telling you the same thing, it's a diagnosis. You know what I mean? But we don't want to listen to it. We want to no. Tell me what I want to hear. Tell me I'm healthy. Oh, you got issues. You sick. You got problems. So we got a society of people that's sick. You understand me? And instead
I
of
say
getting
this
a
all the time.
diagnosis and focusing on healing, they go into circles of trauma. You understand me? To where people that they can relate to. You know what I mean? And be like, no, we all sick over here. This is normal.
Exactly. Even worse, they just spread.
Bro, ain't that crazy?
Yeah,
He said,
we all sick over here. We cool with
right.
it,
And now it look like it's just normal. That's
bro. Because misery loves company, bro.
facts.
And people that, and that's why people really hate on people that's like, but there's people that we know that 2 to 3 years from now, you feel me, or we may even be the people that other people know that 2 to 3 years from now didn't stop following their dreams and became something that anybody could have became if they just followed their dream.
Right.
Feel me? But the people that didn't follow their dreams, the people that wake up and don't have no motive and no desire to be better and have a better, you feel me, setting than what they in, them the people that's gonna look at people that do wake up with that drive and that desire, they're gonna look at them and be mad at them. Like,
Right.
well, why you
Instead-
don't want to
Yeah.
be sick? You
Right.
feel me? Like, we over here sick type shit. Most people is sick. I'm cool with everybody being sick as long as ain't nobody, you feel me, healthier than me type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's like, instead of taking accountability for what they didn't do, they just say, "Oh no, that person ain't shit," or they just they try to blame, but it's really, you can't really blame because they are in a better position than you. But instead of you accepting that, you mad at that person.
Bro, and it's so easy. I think it's like I hate to make it like a racy thing, but I think it's real easy for black people too. Like, I think a lot of us are ambitious though, and like the ones that are, because it's a lot of us that are. You feel me? The ones that are don't really get the credit that we deserve. Like, whether you even, you feel me, pursuing a career that other people look down upon or whatever, like, just going hard about it. You feel me? Waking up and really wanting it every day and doing it because you want better for yourself. Like,
Right.
it's a lot of people that's out here doing that. Some people are misguided, but it's also a lot of people that's waking up and shit. They cool with blaming like the government or racism or civil wars or whatever. Like, they cool with blaming that for the reason that they not doing shit. You feel me? And I think that ultimately that's low key a fear type shit because
Yeah.
you allowing yourself to have this crutch. You feel me? Not thinking about, you feel me? Okay, I do got that crutch, but if I'm cut like that, then I can make it past that. You feel me? Like,
Exactly.
I could come back from 3-1. You feel me? Because I'm built like that. Instead of saying, "Oh, I was down 3-1, so I could have won 4 in a row, or I could have won 3 in a row, but I was already down 3-1, so I wasn't even meant to win." Type. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Truth
two ways
is-
of looking at it.
The truth is, you just gave up.
Oh,
Like,
God.
that's the only truth.
Right.
Sickness.
Right.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
then they start tricking us. So maybe the people who healthy got the problem.
Yeah.
Why y'all want to live so
Like,
long?
why y'all not vaccinated?
That's a
You
real
know what I'm
thing, right?
saying?
Like, people be asking, "What you want to be healthy? You want to live long?" We got like, come on, how are you mad at somebody for being
It's like
healthy?
that food tastes nasty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
the people who don't want the diagnosis. You know what I mean? And so, gnosis is knowledge. You feel me? So when somebody gives you the knowledge of self, you know what I mean, and you don't accept it, you living in sickness, you living in delusion, you are comfortable in ignorance.
well, that's fixed mindset versus growth mindset again. That just goes back to that because those are the people who don't want to change. ultimately. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to adapt. They don't want to embrace new ideas. And the new idea is that your idea can possibly be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or there's other ideas. You know what I'm saying? Your idea is not the only one.
There's I forget the ship name. It's a story of this ship.
That's pretty much the end. But yeah, man, I felt like that little segment of that conversation, like, literally is what STB is about. For real. Like, so when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, we got to speak
That's
on that.
right, bro. We always been able to, like, I don't know. I like how they. You feel me? Because they spoke in damn near a parable. You feel me? Like, talking about how people want to be sick and they look at the healthy people like, damn, why y'all want to be healthy? Like, that could apply to so many different scenarios. Like, we warning people about how men are being emasculated and the world is being feminized and women are even being replaced with, you feel me, a new breed or a new gender or whatever it is now. You feel me? Like, if we warn people about that or if we speak on that, we looked at as, you feel me, the same way people that's sick, they looking at the healthy people like, why y'all,
Yeah,
you feel me? That's how they looking at us. Like, oh, why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing that? Y'all
okay.
sick. Y'all homophobic. You feel me? Y'all, you feel me? Trying to claim us as sick. You feel me? When in reality, you the one that's
And that's what happens when the norm falls out of norm.
exactly.
Or it's like, it's not even the norm follow the norm. It's like what isn't normal. Like the bad thing becomes normal.
Yeah, that's essentially what I was trying to say. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, when he was saying like how common sense, it ain't common no more.
Yeah,
You feel me? So when the shit that is common sense, you feel me? Like, when that become the shit that's literally the small percentage
The
of,
outlier is like
yeah,
yeah,
you're doomed, niggas. Like
bro. That's why, like, bro, 19 Keys said, he said something like, most people. He said most people. He was like, why would I listen to the outside noise if most people don't even, like, they not even right with themselves, like they not even in the right state of mind, so why would I even care what they even got to say about anything?
that's a fact. That's a fact, and that's sick, bro. Like, when you sit back and think about it, like, most fears coming from like a mindset of sickness. You feel me? Like, I'm scared of what the people that sick gonna say. You feel me? Because anybody that made it to the level that you made it to or is doing shit that you doing, they're gonna appreciate what you doing.
Yeah,
You feel me? But it's gonna be that small percentage, like we saying. You feel me? Like, it's only so many people that's willing to chase their dreams, and it's only so many people that's willing to live without fear, type shit.
all right.
You feel me? So only them is gonna be the ones that's really identifying with you, and like how they was also alluding to, like, shit, when you get what you want out of life, and when you start living on the path that you're supposed to be living on, it's tough, but like, you can't always expect like people to congratulate you or be proud of you or nothing like that. Like, you can expect people to look at you for favors and handouts and start to look at you like the bank and less like a human type shit. You feel me? Like, because that's what also come with you chasing your dreams and being the outlier. You feel me? The people that still
Yeah.
sit, the people that still remaining in that state of not being ambitious and not going after their shit. You feel me? They not looking at you as like, oh, I'm proud of you. Nah, I want you to help me
Yeah,
type
let
shit.
me
You
get
feel
some
me?
of
Like,
that.
it's just a crazy way to. It's a crazy dynamic. You feel me? You're never gonna be understood either way. So it's like how he was saying. Ultimately, you can't never be scared or let what they doing or what they saying determine you.
Another thing he was saying was like, when you start to grow and start to like really hone in on yourself and evolve, like, you certain people like kind of fall off, and like you separate yourself from certain people. And I went to the gas station earlier, and one of my homies, I don't want to say put his business out there, but I'm gonna just say E. Like, one of his friends, he was at the gas station. I was like, when the last time you talked to E? And he's like, oh nah, I don't really mess with him no more. For me, and then he brought up like He's like, because I've been sober for like a year. I'm like, so that made me think like, okay, you don't fuck. Like, that tell me that he's still on that and you on a whole different type of time. So like, and because of that, like diversion, y'all have to separate. Like y'all on two different types of time.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, bro.
Cause it's like, nigga, I'm
That's
trying to
crazy
get
as
away
fuck.
from that, and I'm trying to get towards that. Like
Yeah,
the
I
other
can't
guy,
be
you know what I
around
mean?
you.
Like,
Yeah.
But it literally, it's so many times in life that you like, it really happened the most in high school. You feel me? And I think everybody could recall a time in high school when like you was faced with like you was in a situation where you knew better. Like you knew like, nigga, my mom about to whoop my ass if she find out. I don't even really want to do this shit.
Oh
You feel me?
God.
Really, the only reason I'm doing it is just so I can say that I've done it before, but I ain't really trying to do it. Like I just want to say that I did it for real. You feel me? So I'm about to just do it. These niggas, this nigga look like a crash out. I can tell his mom don't care about what
Yeah.
like niggas used to be smart for real.
Oh
You
God.
feel me? But you was faced with that situation, like, all right, but I'm really just here just to be on some cool shit. But this not even really what I want to do, nor is it what I should be doing type shit.
Right.
You feel me? As you get older, like that shit get more and more dangerous to take part in shit like that because it could be like permanent consequences in your life type shit. You feel
yeah,
me? It
Yeah.
was a lot of shit like, all right, well, these niggas want to go do a home invasion or these niggas want to go some hard drugs. Or you feel me? Like it could be whatever it is. You feel me?
I feel that.
It could be a permanent consequence coming from that shit.
And look, like you at first you had that way of thinking, like you like, okay, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but as you keep doing it, it become normal to you. Like you don't even think twice
Oh
about
God.
this shit. You just do it.
And,
Like I had a whole like year of my life where I was in that situation. Like I know I should not be doing this, but fuck it, I'm
doing
gonna
that
just
shit.
do it. Yeah, like but then I had to realize like, nah, this is not me, bro. Nah, just
but it's
separate.
crazy when you get to the point where it's like you cool with something. Like, all right, that's not me, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah, that ain't it.
Cause niggas don't ever want to get to that point, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I seen it get so bad that niggas like, bro, all right, think about when you around your niggas and it's like certain music you not playing. You feel me? Now, granted, certain music ain't like it's all niggas around. Get that out of here.
Yeah,
But it be some shit like, nah, nigga, you really fuck with that, but you know niggas is about to look like, nigga, you been in the basement for your whole life just jamming and bamming, you feel me? Like, that's some shit shouldn't be on your phone at all, you feel me? You don't want nobody to hear that. But
I feel like
right quick.
I feel like that's like when you're younger, you care about how they gonna like feel about you or look at you.
Yeah.
But like once you get older, it's like I don't know, you just don't care.
I still, that's what I was gonna say. I still seen shit like that. Like, nigga be on the ox, some shit come on, like, hold on, what was that? You feel me? What was you just? What bag was you just in? You feel me? Wrong bag. You in the wrong bag. Niggas be in the bag that they want to be in. It's like, but depending on who around, they want to switch it up. And you feel me? Oh, I can't be in that bag right now. You feel me? Because these niggas is around and these niggas like this music, so I got to cater to them. Like, I've seen it done. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it's like I think it just depends on like how confident you are in yourself or how cool you are or comfortable you are with yourself. You feel
How
me?
much you really know yourself and understand yourself.
Yeah. Because, bro, somebody that really is in tune, instead of thinking like, oh, these niggas not gonna fuck with it, you start to think like, because I fuck with it, they might give it a chance and realize that it's beastie.
And that's really how it go. If you really pay attention, that's really how it go. Like when a motherfucker just do some shit that they like, they don't really even give a fuck. Like I don't know the best way to explain it. Like, all right, so for a song, for example, you bumping some new shit, or you with somebody, say you with somebody, and they bumping some shit you ain't never heard. And you if you listen to it on your own, you probably wouldn't really fuck with it. But because how they fucking with it and they vibing to it, you like, okay, damn, this
I
shit
see
looking
why he
low.
fuck with it.
Yeah, you feel me?
Bro,
that's
that
really
literally
the hack
happened
right
to me
there.
at work, bro. Cause like I could do shit like I can walk around with the ox on me type shit. But I'm playing this shit called it's a band called Eagle. You feel me? So all the older people know what it is, but don't nobody young know what it is. You feel me? Except like some of the white folks, because it's some white shit. You feel me? But my nigga had came up to me. He said, "Nah, yo, you feel me? What's that? That shit?" But I'm thinking he playing around. You feel me? So he get to pulling out his phone. He like, bro, type that in, bro. I need that. You feel me? And it's really some old shit from the '80s. Like, bro, type that in. I need that. You feel me? Like,
Nah, that's crazy.
Right.
just based off of me just vibing to the shit,
Yeah,
bro.
fucking
You
with
can
what
see
you
what
fucking.
bag I was in type shit.
Yeah.
But like how you said, that's usually how it go, bro. Niggas are, before they look at something and clown it, they'll look at a nigga that's confident and walking in it. You feel me? Like, oh, no, that nigga in his bag type shit. You feel me? But it's all about how you carry it though, for real.
Okay.
That's gonna determine how it's received, for real.
Yep. Facts. But and imagine if you just moving through life like that, you just doing what you want to do, like, and now like you starting to attract people because they just see that like you just being you and you just.
Bro, and I really one time I feel like you personally personified that was well, us just bringing this podcast to life for sure. Like the Secure the Bag Network, all of that. Like that's a literal personification of just doing what we felt was right and just walking in it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But there was a time, bro. I remember when we was like, bro, we gotta just get some merch out. You feel me? And you was like, I could tell it was like bubbling in you, like,
Oh God.
you feel me? You came out with them the colorful Secure the Bag shirt.
Yeah.
And that's some of the hardest merch that, you feel me, I think we ever put out. You feel me? But it was just some shit. Like I feel like you was just like, fuck it, bro. I'm about to just do what I know how to do. You feel me? You came up with that. That's what came of it, type shit. You feel me? And that's just some shit. Like I ain't really about to let nothing dictate what I'm about to go with. Like I just got this passion in me. I'm about to just run with it, type shit.
Bro, no cap, but that's literally like how I live, bro. Like I really like I don't really be caring about the outcome too much. Like I get an idea, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just try it and see where it goes. And if it don't, fuck it.
That's how I gotta do it.
Yeah, man.
Make your own bag.
Yeah.
BYOB, nigga. Bring your own bag, nigga.
Bring your own bag.
That's hard.
Y'all niggas out stealing.
Bag your own body. Body in your own bag. Each body get your own bag. Your body better stay in the bag. Body bag.
And each body really supposed to be in their own bag, though.
Bodies and bags.
Well, that's when they die, though.
Heads and beds and bodies.
Hey, I hope these baseball bets hit, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to baseball, man. We need something to smack. Shout out to Manny Machado, Austin Riley, Ronald Acuna. We need
Hey, oh God, I got him on my shit too. But hey, listen. Shout out to work too. They think I'm coming back at 7.
They think niggas is coming back.
I'm getting ready to give them the bad news right now.
They stupid ass know nobody's coming back. Shout out to they stupid ass at work. Not even long.
But shout out to them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think that was a clean pod, though. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Hell yeah. Man, that's it. Make sure y'all follow the Instagram, stb.network. Make sure y'all tap it on the website, officialstb.com.
All you gotta do is find yourself.
You know, big things coming soon, man. We out.